its inconveniences, Lang was satisfied with life in the high-rise.
And high-rise is about a tower block, luxury tower block, which kind of lower middle class, and upper class people move into, all sorts of professionals. But once they find themselves all stuck in this tower, they all go mad.
What can you see through that thing?
If these stairs were the flat, are we on the right layer now for you?
Yeah, I think so. Well, I mean, I'm down the bottom, really.
Really?
Yes.
I've heard you making a movie with Martin Scorsese.
Yes, I am. Yes.
I make you laugh. I'm here to fucking amuse you.
But high-rise is the idea of high-rise is that the people at the bottom are kind of people in the media. So it's like, you know, journalists, cameramen, you know, filmmakers, and as you go up the building, you get the kind of doctors and surgeons and stuff, and then when you hit the top, you get industrialists and architects and things. So yeah, I don't think I'm resolutely lower middle class, if I'm anything. You know. Whether or not I'm working with Scorsese, that doesn't make any difference to that, you know.
You don't know how things work around here, do you?
As a filmmaker, I think there's always the idea of the possibility of making a movie in Hollywood, but it isn't necessarily the final game. You know, that's one thing I'd like to have a go at, in the same way that I'd kind of like to do a musical at some point. Tomorrow. I mean, I hate musicals, but I'm kind of intrigued by them. You know, the idea of success being spending more and more money is not necessarily what success is. You know,
Maybe it gives you some kind of freedom.
no, less.
Less freedom.
Yeah, the more money you spend, the less freedom you have, because there's more risk. Then you have to get the money back from people, and they get cross when they don't get it back. I think if you start to double and treble this budget, then you start to have a problem. You know, that you have to. Then everyone has to like it, and then that's when you get the edges rubbed off stuff.
Mind if we join you?
Yes, we do.
Share like Janie.
Ballard saw in the future was that there would be, the kind of stepping back by the rich away from everybody else. And it's interesting that, you know, it's a book that was written in the 70s, but it's also projecting to the future. So it kind of feels, some of it he gets right, some of it he doesn't, you know, and a lot of it he gets right.